Hi and welcome to the 5 Pence Change podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you could just give us a like, comment and subscribe and all that jazz. And we will really thank you. Michelle will do things for you.
Like what?
I don't fucking know.
Whatever the listeners want.
Do fuck all for me.
What kind of podcast is this?
It's the type of podcast that if you follow it and tell all your friends about it, you will get pleasure.
Treated.
Yeah, we're going to treat it.
Pleasure through your ears.
Hey, if we made £1 million because someone shared it, trust me, they will do with my eyes.
Let's continue with the pod.
Yeah. What a twist.
Who
are ya?
Who are ya? Hey.
I think I'm going to pass out. All my toes in his mouth.
I can't get the eyelashes right, I've just had them done.
Welcome to episode 38.
Yep.
FPC.
FPC. It doesn't sound right to me, and I know it's the initials, but
FPC. FPC.
Sounds like a C. Like,
it does sound like
I'm
some sort of
going
STI, doesn't it?
on a boat and the SPC.
Hiya, Michelle.
FPC.
Bad news. I've got the FPC.
No, FP, not B.
FPC. It sounds like maybe an organisation that someone would be onto you. Like, oh, mate, I've got to keep a low profile. Well, I've got the FPC on me.
Yeah, it doesn't flow right there like FBI.
5 pence change. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Weather is an absolute madness out there. I know I'm dressed a little bit mental because
You do anyway.
I'm dressed for winter. What? I'm dressed for winter up top with my hoodie on, but I refuse to acknowledge that
It's raining.
we're losing summer and that it's raining outside, so the sliders are also on.
It's not been that way for me. It's been short flip-flops
why is
on the go.
that? Where have you been?
I've been around a cruise around the Mediterranean Sea. I felt like a pirate.
A pirate. Are you Somalian now?
I feel like a yo. That's
No.
no.
Could get out.
Quick, get out. Yeah, I'm back from a holiday.
Where did you go, John? Tell listeners.
Where didn't I go?
You've been an absolute European slag, haven't you?
I've been here, there, and fucking everywhere. Like, they know me everywhere. I've been using my GCSE Francais.
What? You went to Italy?
I went to Spain, France, and Italy.
France?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was on the cards.
That was on the cards. I went to Nice.
Did you go to Nice? Yeah.
That's how they spell it. They were pronouncing it wrong. I was like, listen here, you fucking thick bastards. That's nice.
Nice is Nice.
We had this problem years ago with Nissa.
Oh, like the shop?
The shop Nissa. Apparently it was pronounced nicer.
Yeah.
That's Nissa.
But then,
Nissa.
what about like your credit card? Visa? That's not Visa, is it?
Visa.
It's Visa.
Nissa.
You English words burn my head out, you know.
Oh, I know. When you think about it.
When you think of like all the different types of words that you can have that sound the same but mean totally different things, we'll touch on that on another episode. We'll bring some boss examples.
Yeah.
Yeah, red's a good one.
Right. There's a TikTok guy who does that. Have you seen him? He's like little ginger with a goatee, and he's just like.
Oh, what?
It's like ginger with a goatee.
A goatee. A goatee.
A goatee.
A goatee.
A goatee.
Oh my God. Go on then with the goatee.
With the goatee. And he does all that. He's like past tense of, words. And it's like, so we've got past tense of walked. And he's like, walked. Oh, ED at the end. Brilliant. What's the next one? What's the next one? Past tense of, I don't know, through. To throw something. He's like, are we just going with fruit? And he's like, no. Through. He's like, we're not going to ED? No. What about ran? Rund? No. Anyway, I can't do it.
It
as
is
good
mad.
As
No. It was good, sorry. I think I was just so, I was listening to you so intently that I just didn't react and then just went awkwardly silent, but I was engaged.
No, there's a story of my life.
What, engaged?
I was just listening to you so intently that I looked like I wasn't listening, but I have no recollection of what you just said.
I do. I know what you've just said.
I know. I'm joking. Anyway, back to my holiday.
Oh yeah, back to your holiday.
Never been on a cruise before. Highly recommend it. I'm a cruise person now. Every
think it's
holiday I
mad.
go on has to be a cruise. Otherwise, I'm not going.
Do you know what? I feel like at the minute on my socials, there's quite a lot of people I know going on cruises, and they're all like my age. And I just think that cruises are just full of people who are like ready to die
Right.
in the final years.
That's what I thought. I thought I'm going to go on a cruise. It's going to be full of old people, which hopefully some of them are single and rich and on the way out. And I'd be like, hey,
yo.
it's like, yo, how you doing?
So go on then, enlighten us. What is a cruise like?
It's so good.
Because
Right, one, you wake up somewhere new every day. That's just great in itself.
yeah, it's
Like,
good.
you know, I'd wake up one day in Valencia. The next day I was waking up in like in Nice. The next day I woke up in Corsica. And then, you know, next day we were at sea for a bit.
It was just the ocean.
Just the ocean. Oh my God. The ocean at night
Yeah.
is fucking scary.
As opposed to it being fucking nice in the day and welcoming.
I was saying it, I was having this
Sea
conversation.
petrifies me.
Right, I mean, so when I was on the side of the ship looking out at night,
Were you doing a Titanic?
I know it was
Like
too
a little Jack
scary.
and Rose, really?
It was pitch black. All I was sat there thinking, it's like, you can't see shit. The Titanic film isn't accurate because you can see everything that's going on there. You would not have seen shit.
We didn't have a film crew on our cruise.
Yeah, we didn't have and lights. Like, I didn't see the moon for 3 days.
What?
was-
The moon's got to be there.
It was somewhere, I couldn't see it.
What?
I honestly, it was just pitch black. And the whole time I was thinking, I had two thoughts while I was looking over the side of the boat into the pitch black. 3 thoughts actually.
Am I sad enough right now to just jump?
That was one of them. The one of them was like, just jump in. Go ahead.
No one would know though.
I know. Like, it's dead funny because I said to Wally, I was like, isn't it mad? He went, yeah, I keep thinking to myself, jump off. And I was like,
Stop
oh
it,
my
you
God, mate, they're called
sick and
intrusive thoughts. I was
people.
like, everyone's probably thinking the same, but just do us a favour. Don't. Like,
I
you know.
think the funner one would be to just like hijack one of the little boats on the side.
Oh, the little thingy boats.
And then just fucking sit in it and like do a little pulley on it and get it down to the ocean. Hey, fuck yous, we've got our own boat.
have a party.
Oh,
It's
we
like,
left the oars on the cruise.
that's not got fuel in it. You're not going anywhere. But like, so that there was that thought of just jump in.
Yeah.
But then there was also another one that just went, if something's looking back at me, I don't know.
Oh, stop.
Like, you know, if there was like a fucking monster out there, not seeing it.
Are you anywhere near Scotland? So the Loch Ness wasn't there.
He might have got out. We don't know. I've not seen him in a while, right? And the other one was when the Titanic went down. It must have been fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, as one, you're going down in the middle of the Atlantic, but two, you would not have been able to see anything. Like, I can't describe how pitch black it was out there. Like, if you look directly down, you can see the waves falling, you know, as the ship's going, but only because the light's coming off the boat. And then after that,
Pitch black.
nothing. And it was quite eerie.
We'd be okay though in this day and age because we've got iPhones.
Oh yeah, which worked.
Whereas Jack and Rose didn't have an iPhone. They just had one door between the two of them to float on. And I reckon we'd be okay because we'd be able to record.
Record it as you go.
Got no signal, hoping that the
Hey
Wi-Fi's
guys,
still
just
on
thought
the
I'd
cruise.
jump on dead quick and just say to you that we're going down in an earlier round. Fallout Boy.
Trying to add the music down.
That's what it would be though. More people would die if the Titanic happened now. More people would die because they'd be trying to Instagram it or TikTok it than actually survive.
Do you know what,
Phones
though?
would have been out.
It would be interesting though to see their point of view, even if they die, if that phone was recovered, like if it's on something safe and dry, but the other person dies of like pneumonia,
Someone's
whatever,
insta-live, innit?
hypothermia or whatever, then you can get into the phone and see the final moments and what it was like. Oh, imagine
Would
that
you
on
watch
BBC
that?
News.
Oh, it's sick.
Oh, I'd want to see.
You would. Your curiosity would be like,
100%. I want to see what it was like. I want to see if everyone was panicking, who was calm,
right,
who was
just
on a
turn your phone
door.
off, and that's what it would have looked like. Like, oh my God, it's just black. Like, that's all you would have seen, with probably a load of screaming in the background. And someone
Not if you've got your flash on.
oh, I don't think it would have gone
Little
that much,
selfie.
I know,
We're
it would
here
have
in
been
the Mediterranean
Sitting
Sea.
there going, Jack, I won't let go. Get the fucking
we're not going
get the
to
cute filter on. There we go.
Cat filter. Meow.
Imagine going down on a ship. You just got cat filter on. Like, meow.
That was the wrong time for me to take a sip of my coffee. I nearly choked on that then.
Or the one that when you move your eyebrows, it turns you into a horse face.
Yeah.
As you're screaming. And so, oh my god, I'm a horse. Oh, it's so funny.
No way.
I honestly, it was quite eerie, and you just know that that's what would happen if that happened now. There would be footage of it happening left, right, and centre.
100%. But the ocean does petrify me. I think it's so powerful.
What would you rather be lost at? Lost in space or lost at sea?
Probably fucking space,
I'd
you know.
probably agree with you,
Because I think the thought of drowning or something of that nature would petrify me.
Or
And even
something
though it
touching
might,
you.
yeah, or like a little fishy.
Oh my god.
Because I panic even just paddling in the sea. Like the sea to me blows my mind. There's just mad shit that lives in it.
That's one of my fears. Which is weird because when I was younger.
And it's too powerful.
So when I was like 12, 13, I used to go on holiday with my granddad. And we would go out like pretty far out and snorkel and look at all the fishes and all that. And now the thought of if someone said to me, do you want to go snorkeling? I'd be like, fuck off.
Absolutely not. I couldn't think of anything worse. You know, them fish surrounding me. Oh, I would freak.
When we were in, which I can't, apparently I've been told I don't pronounce it properly, but when I was in Dubai.
Yeah. Dubai.
But
you go, Dubai.
It's got
Dubai.
It's got a Dubai. Goodbye. Dubai.
Going to Dubai.
When I went to Dubes. Not bad. For the audio listeners, Michelle's just headbutted the mic.
You butted it?
Yeah, butted it. So, anyway, we were dead pretentious and we read... Strokes coming back.
I've not seen him for 2 weeks, you know, and it's actually, I forgot how fucking daft you are with your mispronunciations. I can't cope. I don't know why it's tickling me so much. So sorry, we were in Dubai.
Being pretentious. Right. I started a podcast and I can't even speak. Anyway, we rented a yacht. And we went out to the Palm and I was like, can we jump in? Thinking they're just going to go no. And they're like, yeah, if you want to. Put a diving board out at the back of this fucking boat.
Fuck off.
And you were just like, yeah, dive in.
Pulled out all the stops there for you. You can't say no.
So I'm at the top of this diving board, which I'm going to be honest with you, probably had a weight limit that I exceeded. So I'm stood on the top of this diving board. And it was fucking wobbling.
Stop.
I was just like, help! But everyone's looking at me and I'm just like, I can't fucking back out now. I've just got to go head first.
Did your belly flop?
No, I dove in. Just went for it. It was like that. Right.
I don't think dove's a word. Dived?
I dived in.
Yeah.
You know, bronze medal, Paralympics.
Yeah. Paralympics.
And so I jumped in and then everybody else, I was like, your turn now. And they all just went, no, I'm not doing that.
No, I wouldn't jump off a diving board. Mental that.
Eventually, and then one of the other lads went, if he's done it, I've got to do it. So everyone jumped in. P.S. Who needs enemies when your friends nearly drown you to save themselves? Paul grabbed hold of my shoulders, pushed me under the water to get his head out.
No, he never.
I've got a picture of it. I've got a picture of this.
He's honourable him.
Honestly, I've got a picture of it. Let me get it up, right? Why I would tell the rest of this story.
Yeah.
And I went to the woman who was managing the boat, and I went, "Hey, is there any sharks over here?" And she just looked around and went, "Don't
not
think
right
so."
Now.
That is not the words I wanted to hear.
You wanted
I
to
don't
know if
think
he
so.
entered the water.
I needed
all.
concrete, guaranteed, 100% definite answers in that moment, and I don't think so was definitely not one of them that I needed to hear. Is there sharks here? I don't think so. No, you need to know for sure. I'm fucking shark bait, hoo-ha-ha, right now.
Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha.
Honestly, it was fucking terrifying. Yeah, here's the picture. So we've got that one. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Right, and then let me just move along.
Might need to zoom in. Fuck off.
We're in the middle of the ocean. I can't touch the floor. The floor.
I can't touch the floor.
The floor was about.
I was in the deep end
The floor was
of the
about
ocean.
15 meters below me. He's just like, He's Paul's like, it's all right, this, isn't it? See you fucking torpedo boy.
I'm a boy, not a life boy.
I wouldn't mind, but they threw one out for him. Who needs enemies when your friends are trying to kill you?
I can't.
I'm fucking splashing about. So yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Do you know what you've just made me think of when you said that you were like in the Paralympics? Did anyone watch the...
Where's this
So we got a new category this time round for the Olympics.
Go on.
Breakdancing. Did you see it? Please tell me you've seen clips of the breakdancing.
No.
Oh, John.
I've been at sea, sorry.
So
what's going on?
everyone was insane.
As in good dancers?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Apart from Australia. Now, I don't know if they just fucking did ip dip dog shit, hairy fanny juicy tit, you are not it, and just picked whatever was left at the end, but she was absolutely shite.
Really?
She got no points.
No.
The judges gave her nothing.
So
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then someone sent me a post today to say breakdancing's not going to make it to the next Olympics. They've cut it as a category.
As soon as you put in Australia on YouTube, the first thing that came up Australian breakdancing.
Honest to God, if you watch out, there's so many memes, and it's like when you ask your kid when your kid's like, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Look at this, daddy. Look at this, like shit. That they're good.
Honestly, just watch it.
This is real. Can I pause it?
Yeah.
My toxic trait is I look at this and go, I could do that.
Mate, we could do better than that.
No, I mean, there's a person literally spinning on the red right now, and I look at that going, I could do that.
Oh no, I couldn't do that. But I could beat Australia.
I look at it and go, I could do that. I just don't have the room.
I don't have the room.
This is like my attempt.
Honestly, I reckon I could do better than that. I reckon if I push this couch back now and do some breakdancing. How horrendous is she?
I want to watch the full thing.
I want to
watch the full thing.
Don't, because you'll enter the full. Well, apparently it's being cut now. It's not going to be a category anymore.
I don't understand how breakdancing would be. Sorry for being that guy. Mind you, there's a few things that I just think, how's that an Olympic sport? Dressage, fuck off. Why are you getting the medal? Horses done all the work.
Yeah, that is true. I just think...
Full video.
It is...
Right. Welcome to our channel.
Yeah, breakdancing will not return for the 2028 LA Olympics. That's made me really sad.
Do you know what I hate also? Like, what can get in the bin? When things are on YouTube, like, no, because it's just clickbait.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is rich coming from someone who's also trying to clickbait. When it's all like, full video here, and you click on it, and it's just not.
It's just nothing to do with what you've looked at.
No. But I've seen little things here. I'm just watching it. There's one where she's like on her head, though.
No, just honestly, you need to watch her. She's shit.
She's on her head, though, there.
Just watch her, John.
I am, but she's still on her head. She could do more than you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Get on your head right now. Get on your head. Right. Where are you doing it? Do not be dead funny if she breaks her neck right now. Right, go on. Where are you putting that? Are you going to stand on your head right now? Stand on your head.
I've got a broad on, I can't do that.
Yeah, but we might get some more fucking subscribers if you want to see that without the fucking hazy stuff. Fix your couch. See, toxic trait. You look at it and go, I could do better than that, and then you try it. It was on par. Right, you back?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was Michelle's attempt at breakdancing, and all you did was break the set.
My couch isn't right, and I don't know how I had it. I am far away from this table.
Oh well, you're just gonna
But
have
I'm
to stay
still in shot, so it'll just have to do.
there. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if my boob came out.
We'll find out in the edit. And if you want to see that,
Click
subs.
to subscribe. Bit out of breath, you know.
Oh yeah.
Pushing that couch.
Should have trained for that. Did a bit of breakdancing, pushed the couch.
It wasn't the breakdancing, it was the fucking couch moving.
Did a breakdancing and hold on.
Deathlessness.
Gonna get some hoodies made.
If you can hear us for your subtitles, you should also like, comment, and subscribe.
Anyway, go on.
So do you know what else I've seen this week that's blown my mind?
Go on.
A woman in America, school worker, has been jailed, I think, for 9 years because she stole £1.5 million worth of chicken wings from the school she worked at.
I've got so many questions here, and I hope you know the answer to it.
Oh, do you know what? I might need to find the article. So I think this was taking place from, I'm sure it said from 2020. And
Lockdown, need chicken wings.
she got busted because
Because someone walked in on
they
my...
were doing audits and they were like,
Where the
you're
fuck's all the chicken
overspending by
wings
about
gone?"
£300,000 a year or something. So routine audit found the school food service director took more than 11,000 cases of wings that were intended for remote learners. It was in a school in Chicago. 9 years she's been sentenced to after pleading guilty to stealing a staggering $1.5 million worth of chicken wings. Her name is Vera Liddell.
Nice one, Vera.
She's 68.
That's when you just got to an age and gone, fuck it. Do you know when you go to somewhere you go, just take it, they won't know.
They won't know.
And she's walked into this fucking, by the sounds of it, warehouse of chicken wings and gone, they won't know. And it's just got out of hand.
We'll
She's
just wing
knocking
it,
on doors,
fine.
winging it.
She took it too literally. The barbecues at her house must have been absolutely fucking
couldn't.
belter.
2020, peak lockdown, you having a barbecue. What fucking bubble she in?
Well, she was putting them in a freezer, ready for when all of her friends and family were allowed
I
around.
love how it's like it come to light after an audit. Like, so not one person's before that point gone, where's all the fucking chicken wings?
Yeah, but she was the director of like the food. She must have been like head dinner lady.
Literally, yeah.
Head dinner lady.
Head dinner lady.
And it's only when they've done it. Do you know what?
Do you know
Considering
hey.
it says she's 68, she looks fucking amazing for her age.
Because she's had all that protein. Do you know when she doesn't look amazing. She looks like someone who's stealing fucking
Look at her
1.5.
skin. Look at the wrinkles on my forehead. Look at hers.
Well, yeah, but there's a saying for that, though.
She does not look 68. I reckon she could pass for 43.
Yeah, but...
She could pass for 43, John.
Probably, but it's because, the saying.
No.
No?
No.
But you know what the saying?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She looks insane. Look at her with a little Adidas tracky top on. She's fucking cool as fuck.
Black and white fucking thing, yeah. Do you know when they found out that she's been stealing it and they approached her about it? Do you reckon she was flapping? Do you get it?
I get it, because birds flap. Do you remember Flappy Bird? Oh, do you remember the game Flappy Bird?
Yeah.
What a fucking time that was.
I know this is like a proper little fucking ADHD moment.
My head. I used to be so angry playing Flappy Bird.
Well, Joe, Angry Birds.
Yeah.
I read somewhere the other day that the reason that got discontinued was because the person who invented it didn't realise how addictive people was becoming to it and felt bad for being addicted to playing the game on the phone, so he decided to shut the whole thing down. Don't know if that's true.
He made all of his money then, though, hasn't he?
Don't know if that's true, but I read that online, so it's got to be at least.
I read it online, so it's got to have some.
It's got to have some
in
sort of substance to it. Anyway, so this woman, right?
Oh yeah.
So
forgot that's what we were doing. I was going to say I really like Temple Run as well.
Here's a little article.
Ninja
Hey, do you
fruit.
like? I swear to God, like we mustn't speak to people all day because we cannot hold a conversation. We must be fucking nightmares. sitting there going, hey, have you seen this article about this woman? Hey, you fucking love Temple Run, don't you? Hey, do you remember when you first got an iPod and you had that little thing on it that was a pint and it would pour it up, and then when you tipped on its side, it's like you were drinking it?
I didn't have that.
I did. iPod Touch.
The age difference between us, isn't it?
Oh, because I was younger.
I didn't have an iPod Touch.
Oh, did you?
Have a
not?
Touch.
iPod,
Which one's the Touch?
It used to be like the remember the first iPhone that came out.
Oh, so it was, I didn't have that. Mine was like with the little circle thing that used to run your fingers round. That was mine.
Yeah.
I had a little iPod mini.
My
like
mate had a
Borat.
full iPod. Anyway, this is gone full circle.
Hey!
As you need to turn up the volume. So, a woman, what did she use them for? What?
Well, she must have ate them. It doesn't say.
No one's eating £1.5 million worth of fucking chicken wings. Like, I'd give it a go, but...
It depends how big a family is. It just says the massive fraud began at the height of COVID during the time when students were not allowed to be physically present in school. Even though the children were learning remotely, the school district continued to provide meals for students that their families could pick up. Believing that the orders were genuine,
Well, they couldn't fly.
Gordon Food Service billed the school district, which then paid for the food items. Liddell would then allegedly use one of the school district's cargo vans to pick them up and transport the stolen food.
To where?
The food was never brought to the school or provided to the students. A routine mid-year audit conducted by the district's business manager in January 22 showed the food service department had exceeded its annual budget by over $300,000. And that Liddell was the only person responsible for placing food orders on behalf of the district.
Oh, could this just not be a mistake?
No, it says upon closer review. Who's ordering that many chicken wings by mistake?
It's just like it's an extra zero, isn't it? Like it's over 300,000. So if it's 30 grand, are you noticing? Like, it's just like, just like the post office thing, this.
It even says here, upon closer review, she discovered individual invoices signed by Liddell for massive quantities of chicken wings, an item that would never be served to students because they contain bones.
Oh, right, okay, that's fair. Why are you ordering chicken wings, Liddell?
Liddell is a surname.
Why are you ordering chicken wings, Liddell?
Yeah.
Can't feed that. Choking hazard, that, Liddell. And she's sitting there going, I have no idea.
It doesn't. I don't know. I got my wings.
I don't have chicken wings.
I don't think they speak like that in Chicago.
I know. I'm not taking the piss out of anyone's accent. That's just how I would imagine a chicken wing thief to speak. That's my favourite.
I don't know what she's done with them. There's even here, like, people also ask, what did Vera Liddell do with the wings? There's no answer. Where did all the wings go?
Literally fucking...
People are asking that.
It'd be funny if she was selling them to like the local KFC.
Can you imagine?
just sitting there going, hey, KFC, where'd you get your chicken from? I know.
Absolutely mental.
Just walking in going, do you have any chicken wings? No, I know a guy.
She must just have a freezer full of them and just constantly had wings every night. Like, Mom, what are we having for dinner? And it'd be like, we're having sausages, mash, gravy, and a side of wings.
What's for breakfast? Chicken wings.
With some Honey Nut Cheerios.
Do you want any supper? Chicken wings.
Chicken wings all the time. I had garlic breads for my supper the other night.
Oh, garlic bread's a shout. Do you know what goes very well with garlic bread? Chicken wings.
It does. Oh, God, I'd love a little chicken wing. Can we get chicken wings? I'm hungry.
Ring Liddell. Where you at, girl?
I'm in prison. I got no access to the wings. Imagine being 68 and serving 9 years for stealing wings. Or maybe it was all part of a plan that she was just going to eat well. And then maybe she hasn't got a pension.
She was going to get hench.
She's got to retire. She's got no pensions. But actually now she's going to be looked after with a roof over her head and 3 meals a day. She doesn't got to pay for a penny of anything.
I don't know if they get that though in America. Like, aren't they a bit brutal?
I mean, they still get fed. They've got human rights.
Yeah, of course they do.
She's not going to be in like a pure fucking maniac wing. Like,
imagine
wing.
that.
Maniac wing.
Put her on the wing.
Put it on the chicken wing.
She's like, yeah, the
wing. I'm a bird.
I'm the wing queen.
So yeah, I don't know what wings she's put. She's not going in with the murderers and the nonces, is she?
Though, wouldn't it?
The little chicken
What are you
wing.
in for? Murder, what about you? I stole some chicken wings.
And not just a small amount.
How much chicken wings do you steal? Loads.
Big quantities.
I stole so much chicken wings, I opened my own branch. My own chicken shop. It's called Granny Flaps.
Granny Flaps and Auditon Traps. No, I can't deal. Granny Flaps chicken.
Would you go Granny Flaps?
Absolutely. Well, I'd probably have to. Yeah, I probably would. Hey,
After
are
a
you
night
going
out,
Granny Flaps tonight?
At first you're going, I am not going to Granny Flaps for chicken wings. And after a night out, one little suggestion, he's like, hey, you should go Fanny Flaps.
Fanny Flaps.
Fanny Flaps. Like, it's a
That's
bit
the branch
forward
of
there,
daughters
KP.
open.
At least fucking compliment me fucking dress and walk off first like a proper bloke.
That's not the line to use on women that you're trying to impress.
Want to go Fanny Flaps
Do you want
tonight?
to go and get some Fanny Flaps?
Want to go Fanny Flaps tonight? Maybe
It's-
for later we'll get some Granny Flaps.
Oh, fucking hell.
Granny Flaps chicken.
I'm dying.
What's that seasoning?
I'm about to...
Cottage cheese.
What is wrong with you today? What is wrong with you?
Been on a cruise at sea at San Giulippe.
Did you have any cottage cheese? What cheeses did you have in Italy?
Feta.
Feta?
Feta
I
cheese.
thought that was Greek.
I know, but do you know what? There's a lot of similarities, right? And I'm sorry to throw some shade at countries here. There's a lot of similarities between Italy and Greece.
Yeah? Like what?
Like, well, one, the buildings,
Yeah?
very similar.
Yeah?
The food, very similar.
Yeah?
The cheeses, very similar. Very, very similar. Great podcasting today, KP lad.
I can't go with you.
It was just sat there going, this is very Greek, this.
What, did you get a souvlaki with it on your side of spag bowl? Did you get a spag bowl?
Souvlaki. Yeah, the souvlaki. Isn't it Slovakia?
What? Slovakia is a country.
How do you pronounce that?
Souvlaki?
Souvlaki. It's not souvlaki.
It's like Souvlaki. I
don't think you pronounce the L.
Do you know what? I didn't put an R in it.
I said
There was
L.
no. Right. How to pronounce
Souvlaki. So, yeah, you're right.
pronunciation?
Souvlaki.
How do I play this?
It looks like a triangle on its side.
Souvlaki.
Souvlaki. Oh, fair.
Souvlaki.
I'll take the L.
So exactly how I pronounced it.
Sorry, I was raised by people who can't pronounce properly, as evident by my enunciation of words.
A what? Enunciation?
See?
Pronunciation. Guys, I'm really sorry for him today. He's not even had a stroke.
Not yet.
How's your health anxiety been while you were away?
It was sound.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was drinking sangria and eating cheese. Forget about everything then.
Maybe that's what you need to do in the UK.
Just get pissed.
Have a sangria every night and a block of cheese.
Maybe. I don't drink, do I, though?
I know. It's different on holiday, though, isn't it? It doesn't count. It's not the same. It's different.
No. It was expensive, though.
House penny.
It was like $5 for a can of Coke.
Dollars.
Yeah, because it was American ship, innit?
Imagine taking a shitload of euros and they're like, sorry, ma'am, it's an American ship. You need USD.
Kind of like what happened.
Stop it.
I took euros out and I was like, because we were going around the Mediterranean, around Europe.
So you need your euros when you get off the ship.
Yeah, but on the ship, dollars, mate.
Could you use your card?
Yeah.
If you didn't have dollars? Can you imagine?
Well, other than the casino, everything was... yeah, that's right. There was a casino on the ship. And what? He was making a big deal out of it. Everything else, he just got charged to your room and he paid at the end.
What if you didn't have enough money at the end?
Well, you're going to be washing dishes for a long time.
I wouldn't mind being on a ship washing dishes if you get to visit all those countries.
I wouldn't.
I think if I was to do a cruise, we literally have gone full circle. If I was to do a cruise, I think it'd have to be a Caribbean one, you know?
That was on the cards for the next one.
The next one.
Yeah. We don't have that much of a good... You know, when you're on holiday, like, oh, should we book another one?
Let's book it now for in 2 years' time.
Come along.
What, on the Cape 12 family holiday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, everyone knows you.
Yeah, but I've not met any of them.
He didn't. Dad's wife was like, Joanne was like, "Who's Michelle?"
Stop it. What do you mean? I'm me.
I was like, did Michelle do the podcast with? She went, "You do a podcast?" I was like,
stop it.
"Wow."
Hey, but your sisters have been my best mates.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, yeah, come. I still have so many unanswered questions about the woman worker in. I just want to know what happened to those chicken wings. Is it like, do you know, the cartels where, do you know, like they've got all that? Because apparently, I heard this somewhere that is it the cartels? Anyway, who's the guy?
Drugs.
Who's the drug guy from Mexico?
Oh, I know this.
Isn't it cartel?
No, that's like the
That's
gang.
the gang.
Like,
That is the gang, innit? What's his name? I'm not googling it. What's
does
his
it
name?
begin with an S?
Pablo Escobar.
Yes, Escobar.
Oh yeah,
You got it though.
yeah. Does it begin with an S?
Escobar. S. Yeah.
S.
S. Not the letter S. I meant S.
So I read somewhere that because he's got like money just buried all over the place, that he lose millions of pounds a year just by rats eating it. Do you reckon like this woman's the same with all the fucking chicken wings just buried everywhere?
Yeah,
She's like,
maybe it was to
like,
feed
do you know
the
how many-
rats.
Do you know how many chicken wings are going off a day? All of them, to be fair, because they've all got the same expiration date.
They've got big garages though in America, so maybe she just had a really big freezer in a really big garage.
What happens to what happened to one? How many chicken wings are you getting for 1.5 million?
Doesn't say how many.
pounds?
It doesn't say what happened to
I
the
went-
wings. She might have a really big family. She could have like 8 kids that have all got 3 kids, and the whole family were just feeding
No,
off.
you need to keep doubling that. I went to this place in Newcastle that did wings, and it was 50p for a wing.
In Waddington.
No, it was in Newcastle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't missed that bit.
By the way, best wings I've ever had. Can't remember the name of it, but it's really near the football ground, St James's Park.
Yeah.
And it's 50p a chicken wing, and you got 10, which cost a fiver. If you quick math. And it was so good. And that was still like a big plate mountained up. That was just 10. At one point, and that was a fiver. What's 1.5 million pounds worth of chicken wings looking like? You're not getting that in a fucking garage.
No, you're not. Do you know what though? I feel like wings have gone up. Like after the night out, you'd be able to like get like chicken wings, like KFC ones, but you know, in like the cheap chicken shops, and you'd be able to get like 10 for a couple of quid.
Maybe.
One, inflation, like it's massive, but I feel like you'd always feel like you can tackle a huge bowl of wings. Like I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna smash 20 in the head, and then you get to like 12 and you think, oh, don't need any more of
remember,
these.
remember at the beginning of the podcast we started doing like challenges where we were doing like with the thingy.
The Maltesers.
Yeah, we should definitely do just like wings one day.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not paying for them from Domino's.
No, not Domino's.
You've seen
wings.
the price of wings and
not
Domino's,
wings.
and
Jesus Christ.
I only like the flat ones as well. If it's like a little chunky drumstick.
I'm not asked about my wings, mate.
No?
I don't discriminate against wings.
No, I don't like the little chunky ones because sometimes I just don't think it's meat. Like, and if it's got a bit of fat or gristle in,
No,
I'll
it's
just
not feeling
gag.
it.
I will just gag
It's not
all
what
over
I'm
the
saying.
show.
Yeah, I don't know. Still can't get over. Imagine going to prison though, right? For 9 years at 63, as you said.
8.
68. So even if you know she gets out, she's going to be like 76. 77. She's going to be 77 when she gets out.
If she's still alive.
She will do with all the protein she's had in. Right. I also love at the beginning of that story is like the big fraud case. Like there's worse things going on, isn't he? Right.
No, but why is she stealing from the school? Like that's that's the kids' dinners.
What crime would you commit and happily do prison for?
What crime would I commit?
Like, do you know when you sit there
Do
and
you
say,
know
like,
what I'd love to do? I'd love to smash in the heads of the little fucking plebs that are rioting.
oh, that was the only thing I was dreading about coming home. Because I seen a few things about all the riotings going on. I was like, I've got to come back home to this. I might just stay on the ship.
It seems to have died down. But honestly,
By the
do you
time this
know
goes out,
what
probably.
I'm absolutely buzzing with? The fact that the police have, or like the justice system has really cracked down
Oh, they've put them through, haven't they?
yeah, like they've already been to court at the sentencing. And I think that's what was needed. Like,
Do you know what, right? I I don't understand. I know how it all started, but honestly, I don't know what the answer is. What are you rioting for?
To be honest, I don't think half of them know, but the other half of them will say it's because there's people in the country who aren't white and they're the root cause of it all.
I know it's a racist thing.
Even though, like, I'm sorry, 3 girls were tragically stabbed on an afternoon at a little dance place. Because the person was black, then someone said that he was Muslim, and then they've targeted the Muslim community, which one is disgusting, because how many fucking psychopathic white people are there? Like, all the people that shoot up the schools in America, they're all white.
Yeah.
So do people then start targeting churches?
Where's the riots then?
Christians, Catholics, do they get targeted? Because
No, I'm
there's
with you.
one fucking loose imbecile knocking about.
I'm with you.
I just think it's disgusting. I think people have just jumped on the bandwagon. All the types of people that will vote for reform and racists have just jumped on the bandwagon and just been like, yes, Sam, we're going to fucking smash the windows in and Lush and get a fucking bath bomb.
But that's what I saw a video of someone
Mad.
smashing in
Who's robbing a Greggs?
a place. What was it called?
Shoe.
I can't even call it. You know, it wasn't shoe. I think it was. Is it a shoe store?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, a shoe place.
Yeah.
And someone was smashing it in, and someone walked out with some Crocs. I just don't get what it's for. That's my. I don't get.
They're the
what it's
people
for.
who are just taking advantage of the situation.
And that is,
some people will 100% be there, not for the cause, just because they just want to cause fucking absolute agonists in the streets, which is absolutely pointless. And even the people there that are rioting over
library in Liverpool got burnt down
in the country. Do you know what I mean? What are you trying to achieve?
That's why I don't understand. I'd love one of them to just come. This is why I robbed a fucking shoe shop.
Do you know what? No one would fucking know.
No,
not one of them would have an answer.
No,
so someone today who is from Runcorn, there's been a couple.
Oh, I imagine they
have
would
been
be.
sentenced today for spreading racial hatred on social media. One of them is a guy that I went to school with. He was in my year in school. And he's been sentenced to 32 months in prison.
Really?
And you know what?
For, like online social media?
Yeah.
Good.
And you know what?
What's his name? No.
It's all
Text
over.
Me.
But in it, it's literally, so it says in this, all over BBC News and everything, mental.
Yeah.
It literally says, so this person posted, who's up for a rally? And someone else put, yeah, we need to march with torches and pitchforks. And someone's put, what's the rally all about? The person I went to school with. To get them gone. We don't want them. Later, though, in it, it says, although he admitted to the comments he made, he claimed to have ADHD, which caused impulsive actions, and said he did not mean anything he posted. However, God. I think the social media posts would take differently.
Oh, really?
Imagine having ADHD. It just makes you be racist.
Someone, there was someone, I can't remember his name, someone off the circuit got stung by one of those paedophile hunters.
Yeah.
And they tried to blame it on ADHD.
Stop it.
They try. Honestly, people need to realise that mental health is not an excuse to be a twat.
ADHD isn't mental health.
Is it not?
Attention deficit disorder. Attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder.
Oh, it's everyone wants to be diagnosed with it.
So you were just like, playing on my place. Whoa, riots! Oh, yeah, get them gone. Oh, what we saying this for? What? Oh no, I didn't know that's what it was about.
I might just start doing it.
And I just think,
so I didn't pay for me Mackies there, girl. I've got ADHD and I just forgot.
Do you know what I mean?
See how far that gets me in life.
Just blows my mind, and I just honestly wish that I don't understand.
Sorry,
why
I caused a riot. Got ADHD and just forgot.
Got distracted.
Got distracted. 1 minute I was making soup. Next thing you know, I was putting through Greg's windows.
Making soup to go with me chicken wings.
Go with me chicken wings.
It just makes me dead sad,
It's
you
so
know.
funny if she used that as a Your Honour, sorry about robbing the chicken wings. I got ADHD. Oh, the judge is there going, fucking hell. Sorry, girl, we didn't even know.
We'll write that off, don't worry.
Keep the chicken wings, it's all right. Have a good barbecue. What?
It's just mental.
How can you sit there as a grown man in front of a judge and go, oh, yeah, I've got ADHD though. This is the problem, right? And there's a lot of problems in this whole scenario. Is Everyone will be using something similar as an excuse. ADHD, things like that. And then with people with, not self-diagnosed ADHD, I mean actual people with learning disabilities or behavioural disabilities, and actual people with ADHD who you tarnish them with the same brush as everybody else. You go, you're just one of those dickheads who diagnosed yourself, and they're like, no, I'm on Ritalin or whatever, the medication you give them. How can you sit there and just go, this'll work?
Do you know what
I get off. I was sitting there going, are you worried about court? Nah, ADHD.
Do you know what blows my mind though? You know when people moan, so say if like someone's fucking gone on a rampage and killed 15 people, and then it's like, he's got schizophrenia, so he gets off with the mental health card. However, schizophrenia is a serious mental health issue. And actually, if you are seriously messed up in the head with schizophrenia, there probably is a high possibility that something's not right in the head, which makes you do mad things.
You should be
you're mentally unwell.
I think you should be.
But I would just like to point out that there's plenty of mentally unwell white people as well as brown people. There's probably more white people who are mentally unstable. And do you know what?
Where's it going?
We've all got fucking mad people in the community, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I just didn't know where that was going then. we there's mentally ill white people, there's mentally ill brown people. It's like, Michelle, where's it going?
There's all, do you know what I mean?
There's mentally ill Chinese people. Not many.
It just makes me dead sad because I always think like to other communities, like Jewish communities, Muslim communities, Buddhism, like any other community, do they just think like the white people are out to get us? Like actually, like I feel emotional. Like it makes me really sad that
I've read that people were scared to go home, or they shut businesses, or honestly left work earlier this week because of it. And it was why I was on holiday. I was like, what the fuck are we going to go back to? I wouldn't say I'm a firm believer that I don't discriminate against people of anything. I discriminate against one kind of people, which I will hold my hands up and say I discriminate against these people, and I'm really sorry to say it, and they are bellends. I'm really against bellends at the moment.
Becoming all sizes, shapes.
Doesn't matter what they look like, doesn't matter colour your skin, a bellend is a bellend, and I'm really anti-bellend at the moment.
I'm with you on that.
And if you're a bellend, I don't like you, and that is the only rule I have. Like, if you sound. If you're bellend, don't like you.
Absolutely.
I haven't got time for bellends.
Well, I have.
That's where that's going. I knew as soon as I said that you were going to go, I'm going to turn this.
What type of bellend are we talking about? I feel like that got a little bit heavy, but it does actually really upset me, and I hate the fact that
talk about race.
I just hate the fact that there's people walking around their country that they have grown up in or fucking come over to and sought refuge, fucking hell.
Oh no, I keep on seeing things like stop the
how
boats.
hard, do you know what I mean?
That's one that winds me up, like stop the boats. Also, right, because, and this is why people forget, like, let's go back to World War II during the air raids.
Yeah.
A lot, my nan was one of them. A lot of children and families got moved out of their homes for their own safety and lived with strangers. Like, I think my nan got moved to like Southampton.
Yeah.
And loads of people, that happened to loads of people, millions of people throughout World War II for their own safety. And what annoys me is, like, whenever you say to someone, it's like, think about how dangerous. We talked about sea and cruising. This is proper full circle now.
Look at us tying this conversation together.
We're saying about how scary the sea is, especially at night. So imagine going on something that's fucking barely floating,
rubber dinghy, overfilled, and just hoping for the best because it's better than where you was. And I said that, someone's like, just think about how bad it must be behind you for you to face that and
just hope for the fucking best. Like, and also, like, when you look and people, someone said to me, well, our island we're only a small island, it's not that big. I was like, is it? Walk to Hull, tell me how far it is. Right. But, and then they go, well, have you seen the pictures of them coming on the dinghies? It's all just men. What are they should be fighting for their own country. And you're like, you're joking? They talked about going to fucking war a couple of weeks ago, and every bloke in here just went, I'm fucking not.
It's true.
Every bloke in here went, I'm not fucking going to war. My mate fucking rang me up, shitting himself, going, "We're not going to war. I can't go to war. I wouldn't survive at war. Would you go to war if you got called up?" And I'm trying to blag it, going, "Oh, mate, I'd fucking love it." I wouldn't.
You'd be like, "Hey, lads, it was Paul, wasn't it? Paul, it's fine. We'll just get a dinghy across to Ireland. Don't worry, mate.
Imagine
Don't
me
worry."
at war. Fucking hell. I'm with you. Like, so I'd be on the first fucking Lilo out of here.
Lilo,
I would be fucking swimming across.
a little flounder one,
Just
a
trying to
little
get-
mermaid.
Just trying to get across anywhere. So I just said, imagine it. And also, yeah, you might have seen one which is full of blokes, but one, there's no context to that picture because it was put on by probably a
The Daily Mail.
Yeah, it was put on by the Daily Mail that just want people to just go, look at us, right? So you don't know what that picture was. That picture could have been.
Might not have even been this week. It's probably the
Could
fucking
have been
same
from years
recycled
ago,
picture.
or it could have been a million. Like, the thing is, with a pictures paint 1,000 words, and you can incorporate a picture into however you want. So, for example, you could just say, "Well, that was actually a drill test for lifeboats evacuation,"
Yeah.
and they used volunteers, which all just happened to be men on that boat. So it's like someone took a picture of it, going, "Look at all these men coming on the dinghies."
And that's it. And they're always going to use that picture because they know it's going to
But don't
infuriate
remember
certain people, which will make them click on to read it.
Not remember a few years ago when it wasn't that picture. It was the picture of the dead baby washed up on the beach.
Why don't I remember the dead
Right.
baby?
So this was, someone shared it. So it was before COVID times, but it was when all that was kicking off in Syria.
Mm.
And it was a picture of like just dead bodies washing up on. I'm sure it was somewhere down south. Well, it'll have to be somewhere down south. But one of the pictures that always struck out was this person carrying a deceased baby,
Yeah.
and people shared that because it was a baby.
That was sad.
It was sad, and people,
If
we
it's a
need
boat full
to
of
help,
men.
we need to support them. But then when you flip that picture around and go, well, it's 20 dead men in the sea, like, fuck them.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing that the fleet.
I think everyone is entitled to a safe and happy life. And if we have the resources to be able to accommodate, I think people think that we take every single migrant. France don't take any. Germany don't take
They
any.
take more.
Germany take the most refugees.
Yeah. A key figure of this, by the
From when
way,
I last checked.
is I've seen a post. Do you know the French, France?
Oh, I love the French.
The French national football team
Yeah,
mostly is of black players.
yeah.
And then when you go back to the heritage of like immigration and all
It's all
that,
like Africa.
yeah, like Africa and all that. And I know there's like, so when you look at it, you go, that's because of immigration. These are now superstars, and I see quite a lot of it. So people put like the heroes in football stars, but then like say for example, hate against Muslims.
Yeah,
But then
but it's fine if you're playing for the
but
team.
if you're fine. if
Mo
you're,
Salah.
yeah, exactly, Egyptian king and all that. But
It
then
is
it's
mental.
and that's and that. You'll
Same
never
with when it
understand
comes
it.
to the World Cup. Fucking, if you're winning, absolutely amazing. You miss that penalty, you're getting it,
exactly,
mate. How
yeah.
bad was? Oh, it makes me so fucking angry.
Again, but that's Bellens, and that's the one I don't like.
Makes me so angry.
You'll never get your head around it. You'll never understand it. You can never. I don't think. I don't believe in like borders. It's all just made up. I think we touched on this before. Like, I don't believe in like borders. I think if you just want to go live somewhere, you should just be able to go live somewhere.
Just,
If you wanted to go live in a fucking forest, you could just go live in a forest. If that's what you want to do,
You can if it's in the UK and you're from the UK.
you do you boo.
But if you think you're coming from Syria to live in our forests, well, there's a group of people that are going to tell you no.
It would be, but
And we'll kick them in the heads because
I just think I don't know. I just think I still don't know what it was for. If someone could explain it to me and went, this was our purpose, but it needs to tie in, and
I don't think they understand
People just do
British
it.
history. I don't think they understand that we colonised.
Shoe Zone. That was the name of the shop. Sorry,
Who's robbing shoes from Shoe Zone?
I've seen a video.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they've colonised. We've literally asked people from the Caribbean, from Jamaica, to come and help us restore our country after World War II.
Yeah.
They've come over to support us, and we've just basically taken the help and then kicked them in the dicks by going, 50 years later, hey, do you know what?
Oh,
You're not
no.
allowed to be here.
I
We're in islands of cunts.
anti-balance. Sorry for the C word.
I'm not.
Don't know if that.
We are horrible.
Oh,
We just steal things
do you know
from
what? Do
countries.
you know what I find mind blowing when someone has these type of views and they just expect you to have the views. So then when they say it and they look at you like, I'm not the same type of dickhead as you, mate. Like,
Yeah.
do you know when they sit there and go, fucking hell, all these coming over here, and you're like, fuck off.
I know.
I went to Turkey this year. I'm trying to get away.
Trying to get away, from the
Trying to get big.
drums. Okay, final part of today's episode. We've got Facebook dramas. We've got a submission that someone saw on their Facebook feed and have submitted it to us. We're not going to say who sent us it.
But
We're
nice
not
one.
going to say who posted it. But thank you. So, after 8 months of not paying rent, me having to go to court to gain control of my own house, paying thousands in court fees to get to this point, this is how my cousin, her daughter, and her partner have left the house. I picked up extra shifts in the hospital to be able to continue paying my mortgage. Today, the county court bailiffs finally got me my house back, and this woman is a carer for vulnerable people. I gave her discounted rent, I let her move in early, I got her new carpets, and this is how the kindness is repaid. Now, I've got a picture, which I don't think we're going to be able to show in any way. But the house is an absolute shit tip.
Well,
It's
the tenants
filthy.
left it.
Yeah, so
I see the picture?
essentially,
Oh God.
this person has rented out her house to her cousin.
Yeah.
They've not paid her any rent.
No rent.
She's had to go through the courts, which, to be fair, I do feel sorry for landlords because the process of evicting someone
Yeah.
is a fucking long-winded process, a very expensive process, and obviously you're still having to pay your mortgage whilst people are living in your house rent-free, and the house has been left in a disgusting state. Now, I get the tenants can be horrible. That's her cousin. Can you imagine your cousin not paying you your rent,
Oh no, yeah.
refusing to leave, having to pay through the county courts to get her evicted, and she leaves your house in a state like that?
Christmas is going to be awkward. He passes the steak. He passes the roast potatoes there. Want to pass me the fucking rent?
I'd be fuming. A little light-hearted one as well that I'd seen on Facebook myself. Did you see with the signage on the roundabout? And it says, Home Wrecker Emma. It's got pictures of Emma. Watch your husbands. Works in Morrison's.
I did see that one. I love that.
So that's
Can you
made my
imagine driving
day.
to work
Can you
one day
imagine-
and seeing that?
That's me. I do work at Morrison's.
I-
You cheeky fuck.
Would you take it down?
I'd be too embarrassed to get out. I don't know what I'd want to do in case people go, hey, that's it on
Just
the
imagine
banner.
driving down the street going, oh, that's a picture of me. It says my name, but it's not my birthday. What's it say? It's just Home Wrecker, works in Morrison's. Shit. Hey, Dave, I wanted to know the other side of the story. What if Emma didn't know? That you had a whole other... That's a different fucking ball game.
That's a different podcast episode conversation.
That's some effort, that though, isn't it? When you sit there and go, just found out my husband's cheating.
Getting
on me.
a whole
What are you going to do? You're going to
PVC
confront
banner
her.
printed.
Yeah, literally. No, I'm going to go to Instaprint. I'm going to. Well, first of all, I've gone on her Facebook. I've selected the two pictures that I want to use. The two best ones, to be fair. She looks all right on this one. Just had her hair done by the looks of it. So I'm going to put that on the poster. Instaprint it, 6x4. Emma the slag.
Where's the
and then
mothers?
Instaprint it gone. You can't call her slag. Just go, right, we're going to call her a home wrecker and let everyone know she works in Morrison's.
But which one? Which Morrison's does Emma work in?
What's she more pissed off about there, though? Like, is because she's a home wrecker or because she works in Morrison's? Like, listen, if you're going to wreck me house, at least get me a Tesco club card.
Imagine if she's like earning like 6 figures and your husband is shagging a checkout girl. Well, checkout woman. Checkout pensioner.
Money's no object.
Absolutely mental.
Money's not important there. The checkout woman might be a lot more polite.
This is true. If you see anything on your Facebooks that you want to share with us, any Facebook dramas,
I know someone who fucking was making 1.5 million selling chicken wings and
For fuck's sake.
she was an absolute fucking nightmare.
Drop us an email at 5pensechange@hotmail.com or drop us a little line on our socials. Obviously, we've got 5pence change on Instagram and on TikTok.
I've got nothing to add.
No, that is the end of episode 38. Thank you for listening and joining in. We hope you've enjoyed it. We will speak to you next week.
I'm gonna go get some chicken wings. Bye.